Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heije and I believe in dragons. It's a strange path, doesn't it? The Dragon's Path, the Dragon's spiritual path that we all take. Once we can feel the dragon awakened inside of us, and the dragon that has touched us by our side, and the dragon gods. Once we all meet them, wow, it all makes sense. Once you all know about it, know about the Dragon's Path, know about yourself. But to many people it's a strange path. And that is mostly because they never heard of it, or mostly because they have immediately an opinion about it. The Dragon's Path is actually, like they call it, it's actually not like I call it, a nature religion. And it's because the dragon is in connection with all the four elements and what creates life, all fire, water, earth and air. And when you create it, when you come together, it creates life. And that is what most people don't see in the dragon. They mostly see a beast, an animal with that can eat you. But in fact, the dragon is a guardian. The dragon is the most important being on this earth, as I can feel it. But of course, you cannot explain this to anyone. It has to be felt, and some of these people just don't want to hear it. So that's okay. I don't want to suppress this religion, spirituality, to anyone, because this is mine. This is mine, and maybe this is yours. And whatever they say about it, it's okay. The Dragon's Path is not only a spirituality that you do by yourself. It's not only a left-hand path that you can do by yourself, and all the experiences that you have by yourself. It's also a gray path, something that connects darkness and light, and it creates gray. That means that you can use whatever power you want. If it's darkness, if it's light, you can use it. Because there is nothing extreme in this world. Everything in nature are both sides. It's dark and light, and then you can make energy for both of it, both of the spiritual powers. Actually, it's not a strange path once you think about it. It goes way beyond. It goes into history, into mythology. Just like maybe Odin and Zeus, the dragon is also part of it, and some of these things are still be seen, especially in Mexico, where you can still see temples of the dragon. And of course in China and Asia and Thailand and countries like that. You can still see ancient dragon sculptures that they worshipped. It was all around the world. So it's actually not strange. In fact, the religions of now are strange, because now they worship and bow for other humans and not to animals or other beings anymore. And what we are actually on this path can become the one that can feel the dragon. My brother or sister can grow like becoming a dragon witch or a dragon mage. That's how you prefer to call it. A dragon witch is someone who can use dragon magic. And dragon magic is the use of dragon energy. And energy is another word for spirit or soul. I prefer to say energy. It's the use of it. You can use it by your own energy that you have inside of us, that the dragon, of course, has awakened inside of you. You can learn how to use your draconic energy inside of you, and then you can learn also how to combine your powers with the dragon guardian next to you. Your dragon guardian, combined with your energy, your draconic energy, and even your human energy, all of you combined, and in the most powerful ways, you can also invoke the dragon god. There is one or two dragon gods that is the most closest to you, and that is the one that closes up your circle of draconic energy, and together you can create dragon energy. How can you use it? With the mind. Use your mind. You talk to the dragon with your mind, but you can also use the draconic energy and magic through your mind. Sometimes you can even perform dragon magic just by thinking it. Sometimes you can even do that without even doing anything, because the dragon is magic. The dragon spirit is magic. Humans use it, but the dragon is magic. And you can, as a human being, of course, you can also learn how to use it, and that is most of the time with your mind. Most of the people say, teach it to me, teach it, let me know how to use it. But how can I know that? Because I don't know your mind. I know my mind. I have the self-knowledge about myself and the dragon. I learned about this. Now it's time so you can learn about yourself, the draconic energy inside of you. You are a unique being. How can I know who you are and how your magic works? Every one of us on the Dragon's Path has their own magic. With the CK in the end, by the way. And then it's not that you can, like in a way, in a Harry Potter way or Star Wars way, that you point to something and then it will float. This is not telekinesis. This is magic, and magic is manipulation of nature, and dragon is a part of the elements. And now you are yourself, together with all the dragons on your circle, your guardian and gods, and yourself. You can create magic. Even yourself, you don't even really need the dragon by your side or the dragon gods, because even the gods comes later. You will see the dragon gods and feel the dragon god later on your path, most of the time, not immediately, as I can recall it. And the magic. Why can you use magic? Not to win the lottery or winning a scoring goal. No, as I said before, that would be so selfish, and selfish things cannot be used on the dragon's path. Keep that in mind. When you feel like something has to happen in your life, the dragon is not there, not like a genie that grants wishes. The dragon doesn't work like that. The dragon is with you to make you stronger, because they have seen and felt something inside of you that they have a connection with. And they are just children of nature. Even the gods are just the creators of life, but further on, they are the embodiments of the elements. It's not because they are not here to grant wishes. They are not here to let our desire of money and fame go. No, it just doesn't work like that. The dragon works differently. The dragon is something that is someone, the energy that is very misunderstood. It's just like everything on the left-hand path, because the dragon is a left-hand path. That is your own experience, not a religion. It's a spirituality. So what I want to say is, actually, I remember that I used dragon magic to with my dad. My dad was having a heart attack, and just before it was going on, I felt that I had to ask my dragon, not in a selfish way, to stay with my father and don't let him die, because I love my dad, and it seems that it worked, because on a just a few moments later it stopped, and he was saved. And then um, that was a desire for me to use dragon magic, and that is a sort of healing that you can do. Most of the time I use my dragon magic just to save the forest and to protect the forest, so that hunters and sorry for my language, assholes like that cannot enter the forest without getting hurt. That is how I use magic, but that is the darkness of it. But the light from it, if you love someone so much, like your dad, like I love my dad, the dragon will notice that it's very sincere. It's not for you that you want this. It's for the one you love, because the dragon understands that. That is how dragon magic works. It works with the mind, and it's let the dragon um, let the dragon know by your side that something has to happen and something has to be manipulated, because not only you want it, it's It's not only because you're not selfish, because you think about someone else, but it's just because it's the way you are. And if if you have this connection with someone, like you're with your children or with your parents, the dragon magic will work. Dragon magic is ancient. It's the most ancient form of magic, most ancient shape of magic ever. Because humans, long before the apes that they evolved of, long before that, the dragons were here, and they just had to use their mind. They didn't have to use hands like we do now. They just had to use the mind, and the mind is a very powerful one if you are one with the dragon and one with nature that you are. You are the manipulator of nature and a dragon witch. And that is how you can use dragon magic. It's together alongside with your dragons. Your circle is magic. Your dragon family, your guardian, your gods, and yourself. Dragon witches. Yeah, of course, people are going to say, "What? What the hell is that?" But whatever. You shouldn't care. Why should you? You shouldn't. It's about you and what you want in this life. You can refuse the dragon's path, but I don't know anyone that ever met the dragon and had their backs turned on them. Never happened. Because they know it's just a part of them. You are, my brothers and sisters, a part of something larger. A dragon circle or a dragon eye. It connects all of you. It's your family. It's forever, even beyond death and before birth. It goes way beyond that. And now this is a part of it, a part of eternity, together with your dragon family. And dragon magic cannot be used like Wicca use it, just for fun. You cannot use it for fun. You cannot use it for selfish reasons. You cannot use it just for the sake of being together and have a nice little ritual. No, this doesn't work like that. This is Draconic Wicca, and Draconic Wicca is named like that because of Wiccans called it like that because they thought it was similar, but it's in fact pagan, the most ancient part of it. It's a shame that in fact the pagan path, the most well-known pagan path like Odin and Zeus, are way younger than our path is. The dragon's path goes way beyond that, way before that. And this is the one that that most of the people try to suppress. It's just a shame. Once you accept the dragon's path, this is the new chapter in your life, and a new awakening has come. Awakening of the dragon's path. And you will feel your dragons. And then you will feel what your path is. Your path is an exception. I mean, is something that you accept, and not something that you choose. Wicca can be a choice. Christianity can be a choice. The dragon's path is something you accept. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.